Hi everyone, my name is Ahmad Amirul Amir bin Razwan. My student ID is 9903050651350001, and this is my speech for English for Oral Communication course. Today, I'm going to describe Japanese culture that is considered as one of the most important culture in Japan, which represent the country itself. Everyone has a country that they really admire. As for example, whenever someone asks us a place that we really want to go, this question has been asked since we're in primary school up until our college life. Even sometimes our colleague at work would ask this kind of question. As for me, whenever I ask my friends or anybody I met this question, most of them would say that they want to travel to Las Vegas, Los Angeles, travel around Europe, and most of the K-pop fans would say Korea. And when they ask me the same question, my answer would be Japan. I really admire Japan since I was a kid, and one of the reasons is the culture there. Japan has few culture that influence many people around the globe. One of the culture is anime culture. Alright, so what is an anime? The word anime derived from English word animation. Anime is a hand-drawn or computer animation from Japan. It started around early 20th century. Anime does not only include TV series for children, but also adult TV shows and even movies. Since it is a hand-drawn or computer animated, drawing styles vary depending on artists, but anime characters are usually recognizable by their large eyes, often colorful hair, and small nose and mouth. In Japan, people of all ages from all walks of life have watched some form of anime at some point, and it has become part of their modern culture. Anime series are usually filled with interesting characters along with captivating stories that can make the viewer laugh or cry. The impact in anime culture is so great it birthed the otaku subculture, which include role-playing, computer gaming, and cosplaying. This subculture has huge following internationally. Okay, what is an otaku? Otaku is a Japanese term for people with consuming interest, especially on manga and anime. It is easy to say that the person who is called an otaku is a nerd or a geek. How anime culture has influenced our country? Let me ask if you know this blue fox right here, or maybe this bald-head boy that full of sarcasm. Yes, we all know them, where we will see them every Saturday evening when we were a kid. When we're in high school, we know this yellow-haired guy, and the most recognized anime characters of all time is this yellow cute electric shock Pikachu. This shows how anime culture has entered our daily life. Anime is very important to Japan. It is the third largest industry in Japan, which is very big. Bringing almost $20 billion a year, that's a lot of money. As an anime fan myself, I would really love to go to Japan, where I can be at the birthplace of anime. In Japan, statues or landmarks dedicated to the anime culture can be found all across Japan. It may be a rare sight for us, but to Japanese, it's just a culture that they normalize in their daily life. Anime is visible everywhere, in adverts, in branding for water and snacks, on trains, school buses, and in airports. It has become a ubiquitous culture force that has come to define the country itself. Other examples include anime-themed products and packaging, snacks and advertisements featuring popular characters, things you would not see so commonly outside of Japan. There are entire stories dedicated to these characters, such as the Pokemon Mega Center in Ikebukuro. This store is a Pokemon fan's dream come true and sells a selection games and merchandise that would be hard to find in other countries. Because of its tremendous popularity and following in Japan, there are anime-related conventions that take place in Japan annually. The biggest of them all Anime Japan had over 135,000 attendees in just 3 days. Just imagine how big the culture only in Japan. With many anime-related booths and events, any anime lovers will find themselves immersed in anime utopia. In Japan, you can see people dressing up as their favorite anime character walking in the streets. They are called cosplay. The term cosplay is derived from the words costume play and applies when fans dress up as their favorite characters from a series and impersonate that character for the day. Imagine to be able being your favorite characters without people judging you in a weird way. That's amazing. Nowadays, cosplay is not restricted to anime only, but has a crossover to Western characters from comics, cartoon series, Hollywood movies, and video games. In Malaysia, we also held our own anime conventions annually. Usually, this convention took 3 days in Kuala Lumpur. It is a great event for Malaysia anime communities to meet and regroup once a year. There is a list of worldwide anime conventions annually that can be found online. Alright, anime has become one of the best resources nowadays to tell stories in animated form with freedom of expression in any genre and for any audience, which contrasts against traditional cartoons which are generally aimed at the children. Anime gained success in other countries when early series such as Doraemon, Naruto, Crayon Shin-chan, Dragon Ball, Astro Boy, Sailor Moon, and Slam Dunk, and many more aired across the country. There are many people who started to become interested in Japan after watching some of these shows. Sometimes they are even inspired to learn Japanese. As a result, in 1984, the Japanese language proficiency test was created. So how anime influenced the world? This multi-billion-dollar industry have certainly influenced modern cartoons in different countries as well as attracting many fans to Japan. It caused people from all over the world to decide to learn Japanese, leading to the creation of the JLPT. It could be said that this industry then was great for promoting tourism to Japan as well as influenced a lot of pop culture we see today. Anime culture also has influence in the making of video games worldwide. As an example, the game that became a hot topic 4 years ago and not showing any sign of slowing down is Pokemon Go. It has 576 million downloads up to date and generated $445 million in the first half of 2020. Just imagine how much they earn by creating a game based on anime. Keep in mind that it's just one game and it's a mobile game. It's not even a computer game or any console game such as PlayStation or Xbox. A single anime such as Naruto has 39 video game series created based on the anime itself. Anime-based video games is one of the most weighted video games by the fans. Everyone would queue up starting from midnight the day before the game launch just to get the game before it's sold out. Well, I hope from the explanation mate, you will understand why and how anime culture bring huge impact on Japan's economy and culture. So next time when people ask you a place that you want to go, you can add Japan into your wish list. Last word from me, gosecho arigatou gozaimasu. That's Japanese way on saying thank you for listening to my speech. Have a good day and take care everyone.